Andy Bean dies at 70, and his former teammates revealed what made this gentle giant so special. The golf world lost one of its most beloved figures when Andy Bean passed away on October 14, 2023, from complications after double lung transplant surgery. Known as the gentle giant, Bean stood 6 feet 4 inches tall, but was remembered more for his kind heart than his imposing frame. Born Thomas Andrew Bean on March 13, 1953 in Lafayette, Georgia, Andy grew up surrounded by golf. His father, Tom, was a golf professional and course superintendent on Jekyll Island, Georgia. Andy started playing at age 3. When he was 15, his family moved to Lakeland, Florida, where his father bought a golf course. Bean's amateur career was impressive. He attended the University of Florida, where he joined the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity. From 1972 to 1975, he played for the Florida Gators men's golf team under coach Buster Bishop. Andy earned All-American and All-SEC honors 3 straight years, 1973, 1974, and 1975. He was part of the 1973 Gators team that won both the SEC and NCAA championships. That championship team was special. It included future PGA Tour players Woody Blackburn, Phil Hancock, and Gary Koch. Fred Ridley was also on the team. He would later become chairman of Augusta National Golf Club. During his amateur career, Bean won 4 tournaments, including the 1974 Eastern Amateur and Falstaff Amateur, plus the 1975 Dixie Amateur and Western Amateur. Bean turned professional in 1975. His rookie season in 1976 was tough. He finished 139th on the money list without any wins, but 1977 changed everything. He won his first PGA Tour event at the Doral Eastern Open. This started an amazing 10-year run from 1977 to 1986, where Bean consistently finished in the top 35 on the money list. His best year was 1978 when he won 3 times. He captured the Kemper Open by 5 strokes over Mark Hayes and Andy North. At the Danny Thomas Memphis Classic, he beat Lee Trevino in a playoff. Then he won the Western Open in another playoff, this time against Bill Rogers. Bean's golf swing was unique. His former caddy Ray Medlin famously said he rarely watched Bean's tee shots. "Why? I know he's going to be in the fairway," Medlin explained. This combination of power and accuracy made Bean dangerous on any course. Throughout his PGA Tour career, Bean won 11 times and earned over $6 million. The 1979 Atlanta Classic showed Bean at his best. He won by 8 strokes with a score of 23 under par. In 1980, he captured the Hawaiian Open by 3 strokes over Lee Trevino. His 1981 Bay Hill Classic victory was dominant. He beat Tom Watson by 7 strokes. Bean won the Doral Eastern Open 3 times total. Bean also found success internationally. He won twice on the Japan Golf Tour, the 1986 and 1987 Isuzu Kapalua International Tournaments. His consistent play earned him spots on 2 Ryder Cup teams in 1979 and 1987. Bean called Ryder Cup selection a cherished privilege. He reached the top 10 in the official world golf ranking in both 1986 and 1987. But the majors always eluded Bean. Despite his success, he never won one of golf's 4 biggest tournaments. What made this even more painful was how close he came. Bean finished second in majors 3 times, often by the narrowest margins. His first major heartbreak came at the 1980 PGA Championship at Oak Hill Country Club. Bean finished second, 7 strokes behind Jack Nicklaus. This was Nicklaus's 5th PGA Championship and 17th major title overall. The 1983 British Open at Royal Birkdale was even more crushing. Bean tied for second with Hale Irwin, just 1 stroke behind Tom Watson. Watson was defending champion and won his 5th Open Championship. Bean made a late charge but came up just short. 1 shot separated him from golf immortality. Bean's final major runner-up finish happened at the 1989 PGA Championship at Kemper Lakes Golf Club. He tied for second with Mike Reed and Curtis Strange, 1 stroke behind Payne Stewart. Again, just 1 shot made the difference between victory and defeat. These near misses defined Bean's career in many ways. Across all 4 majors, he made 36 cuts in 53 events. He had 8 top 10 finishes and 24 top 25 results. The consistency was there, but the breakthrough major win never came. Speaking of consistency and great golf moments, if you love watching live golf like Andy Bean played it, Fubo has you covered with comprehensive coverage of PGA Tour events, majors, and international tournaments. You can catch all the drama and excitement that made Bean's era so memorable. When Bean turned 50 in March 2003, he found new life on the Champions Tour. His first senior win came at the 2006 Greater Hickory Classic at Rock Barn in a playoff. He followed with victory at the 2008 Regions Charity Classic by one stroke. His most dominant Champions Tour performance was a 9-stroke win at the 2008 Charles Schwab Cup Championship. Bean set a tournament scoring record at 20 under par, but Bean's personality made him special beyond his golf scores. Friends called him a gentle giant and true Southern gentleman. Palm Beach Post writer Jim Waters wrote in 1975 that Bean was a big, powerful, genial athlete who is so honest, candid, and trusting, one wonders if he isn't a Disney studio creation. Another famous Bean story involved biting chunks out of golf ball covers. He reportedly did this stunt to win bets in bars and even on television during rain delays. This confidence carried him through 4 decades of professional golf. Bean lived in Lakeland, Florida, for most of his life. He married Debbie and had 3 daughters, Lauren, Lindsay, and Jordan. He was also a proud grandfather. Bean remained a devoted University of Florida sports fan. Health problems began affecting Bean in his later years. He retired from competitive golf in 2014 due to wrist injuries from a 2011 car accident. This accident marked the beginning of Bean's physical decline. More recently, Bean's health deteriorated due to lung damage. His friend Alan Pope attributed this to COVID-19. Bean underwent double lung replacement surgery in September 2023. Despite the medical team's efforts, complications arose that proved too difficult to overcome. Bean passed away on Saturday, October 14, 2023 at age 70. A memorial service was held at Heritage Baptist Church in Lakeland on October 21, 2023. Instead of flowers, his family requested donations to the First Tee of Lakeland, Lighthouse Ministries, or Covenant Presbyterian Church. The golf world mourned Bean's passing. PGA Tour Champions President Miller Brady said Bean was a tenacious competitor on the course, but the kindest of men off of it. Brady added, he was affectionately referred to as a gentle giant, someone who always had time for fans, the media, and his fellow players. Bean's wife Debbie reflected on his career, noting that one of his fondest accomplishments was being selected for 2 Ryder Cup teams. She highlighted his gratitude for golf friendships, both inside the rope and outside, and his respect for legends like Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, and Gary Player. Jack Nicklaus remembered beating Bean in a playoff at the 1984 Memorial Tournament, saying, I felt sorry for Andy there. Tom Watson, who Bean nearly beat at the 1983 British Open, also mourned his passing. Bean's daughters emphasized his appreciation for all of the volunteers, people who helped run the tournaments, the tour, and fans that came out to watch. They spoke of the camaraderie, a brotherhood, a family, and he loved being part of it that golf provided. Bean's honors reflect his impact on golf. He was inducted into the University of Florida Athletic Hall of Fame in 1978. The Florida Sports Hall of Fame welcomed him in 2000, followed by the Polk County Sports Hall of Fame in 2013. In 2024, he was posthumously inducted into the FSGA Hall of Fame. Andy Bean's legacy extends beyond tournament wins and runner-up finishes. He represented the best of professional golf: talent, consistency, sportsmanship, and genuine character. While he never captured that elusive major championship, Bean's 11 PGA Tour victories and 3 Champions Tour wins speak to his enduring skill. More importantly, Bean showed that success in golf isn't measured only by trophies. His kindness to fans, respect for fellow players, and commitment to his community created a legacy that transcends scorecards. The gentle giant enriched golf through his authentic personality and unwavering sportsmanship. Bean's story reminds us that even without major championships, a player can achieve greatness through consistency, character, and connection to others. His impact on golf and those who knew him will be remembered long after the final scores are forgotten.